All right, guys, so we're at a basic class this weekend out here at the Pathfinder School. And one of the things that we do is on the last night of the class, the students sleep out here in the woods in a survival style shelter with only the kit they have. And the instructors all stay out here at the same time. Now we sleep in a little bit fancier shelters than they do, obviously, because we have to be fresh and ready to go to train students. And we take on and off shifts in the fire and fire watch to make sure that the students are safe at night. So what I'm gonna do this weekend is I'm gonna try out this new 23Zero swag that I picked up at Overland East. And I'm gonna set that up today on camera, and then we're gonna sleep in this bad boy tonight, do an overnighter out here with the students, and we'll film some of that as well. So stay with me, guys. All right, so something like this is gonna take advance. This weighs 32, 33 pounds, something like that. I just strapped it to the front of my four-wheeler. Not a big deal with a set of bungee cords. I can strap it to the back, but I've got a basket on there right now that I put supplies and things in, radios, things like that when I'm running around out here at the school and at camp. So we strapped it on the front, but if you've got conveyance of some kind of POV or ATV, it's an easy transportable item, even a canoe or something like that. You can transport this easy enough, and it's a very comfortable looking shelter. We're gonna find out how it sleeps tonight. Let's get it set up. Very much like any other simple dome tent as far as the snap-in clips and the metal poles. Pretty simple. There we go. Lay that dude down for a minute and get that center pole in. Now you've got two center bars here. They look like they're identical. And what those are for is they go here like this. You open up the lock and spread them out. And you just push them out and lock them in place. Just like that. That is really, really nice. Beautiful. Nice big thick mattress in there, man, oh man. That thing is so weak, for sure. And you got side ventilation on this thing. I'll show you too. So here on the side, you just unzip this, and you've got double zips there. So you can come all the way out if you want to on both of these. To pull this all the way out like an awning. You've got a window screen right there. Or you can just zip one of these down like this. So you have a breather vent right there. That's why I'm going to set it up for tonight. Just get down in the low 40s tonight, so I'll set this up like a breather vent. Pretty close here, so I'm just going to put a marlin spike in this thing and draw it out and shove it down the ground. It'll be good. Just like that. Find a place where there's not a tree root, maybe. There we go. Now it comes with a bag of stakes. Good size, heavy duty steel stakes. They're not aluminum, and you can stake it down all the way around. But I'm just going to use these stakes to hold my awning out on the front side, which is my head end, so I don't get any condensation in here, although it is made out of canvas. And that's the beauty of this design. You don't get that condensation inside canvas like you do other materials. So it's a little heavier to carry. It's also a lot heavier duty shelter. And you can buy an over cover for this thing, like a rain fly. But with this canvas, it would have to be raining really, really hard before you're gonna get any rain inside that thing. And we're not expecting that anytime soon, so I'm not putting it on at all. And just get this thing finalized and we're ready to sleep. This thing has got an absolute ton of room in it. It's got an awesome mattress. You got pockets on the inside here that you can put things in, like your phone or your keys so you don't lose them, pocket knife, such as that. And this is gonna be a real comfortable night's sleep right here, without a doubt. All right, it's 06:30. Ty woke me up about 15 minutes ago, and we're out waking students up right now and checking their shelter setups for the night. They all have char cloth in the fire for next fire mentality. Work on that today, and they all have a sketchbook they worked on last night as well with the 5 basic trees. They should have some type of description of the tree, its survival and bushcraft uses, as well as a drawing of one of the leaves for identification. And then they had to boil water 1 for 1 all night and have at least 1 gallon ready this morning. So they had some work cut out for them last night, but everybody did a good job. Everybody finished the class that started so far. We got a few more exercises this morning. Everything is good. All right, guys, so that was basically a quick overnighter in the swag just to test it out. I'm going to take it to a few events here upcoming and a couple other classes as well. But I wanted to test this thing out, see how she was going to set up, how she was going to sleep. There's a lot of misconfusion about these swags. I can see that from just pictures I've posted on the internet. People are like, oh, you're not going to carry that. That weighs over 8 pounds. Well, it weighs 35 pounds, and you're not going to carry it. It's not meant for that. It's meant for overlanding. I slept in one of these for a week in the Kakadu in Australia about 5 years ago, my wife and I. And they roll these things up and put them on top of the vehicle to take them overland, okay? And as you travel, when you stop for the night, you pull your swag off. It's like the old cowboy bedroll in the chuck wagon deal, okay? They're not putting that on their horse. It's in the chuck wagon. They pull it out and they unroll it, and they sleep in it, and they put it back. This is a very roomy swag, big enough for one man and his dog, easy enough if it needed to be. And it is a very well constructed and very easy to set up piece of equipment. I love it so far. Like I said, that's my first night in it, but I slept like a king in this bad boy. About 12:30 last night, after the students were basically settled down for the night and working on projects, I jumped in that thing and crashed. The instructor woke me up at 6:15 this morning, and I can guarantee you I did not wake up in between. That's how well I was sleeping. The mattress in this thing is great, but again, it's not meant for backpacking, okay? People have to understand that. Not everything is about survival. Not everything is about bushcraft. Not everything is about backpacking. Lots of different things out there for us to look at. And because I've been doing a lot more of this vehicle camping, car camping, overlanding, whatever you want to call it, this was something that I wanted to look at and try because I enjoyed it in Australia when I was there. It's a very, very good, viable piece of equipment. It's made out of heavy-duty canvas. It's not made out of steel nylon. It's made to breathe. It's got a cover that you can buy that goes over the top of it, like a rain shield, although it is canvas, so it's fairly waterproof. You have to remember that things like this are built to last. Things like this are built for abuse. That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for because I like that old school car camping. And I want to get back to more videos about, just throwing something like a swag in the back of a Jeep, traveling out. You got the Coleman stove on the tailgate, and you're camping. I love that, okay? I think that traditionalism and using white gas lanterns and white gas stoves is awesome. Something like this swag will come in very, very handy, and it's an easy thing to just throw into the overhang of a Jeep. Again, you're protected from the rain even more with that, and go to bed for the night. It doesn't take long to pack it up. We're going to do that right now, so stay with me. All right, so again, vehicle camping conveyance. I just got a big dry bag here. I've got my Wiggy's Freedom Shelter light in here. That thing was warm enough for me to sleep straight down to the skivvies on last night. No problem at all. Stuffed that in the dry bag. And when you buy these Wiggy's sleeping bags, they come with a pillow. You can get the entire sleeping bag and the pillow in this dry bag very easily. And then you've got your sleep system ready at hand. Once you get your swag set up, all you gotta do is pull this bad boy out and you're ready to go. Plenty of room in that 30-liter dry bag. Still left, okay? Even with the pillow in there. Clothing bag. Whatever you want to put in there with that, you could definitely put it in there and have room left over. Got plenty of room. Squeeze this down and roll it up.
Dave.
Go ahead.
We're almost there.
Yep, I'll be there in just a minute. I'm rolling up this swag and I'll be there. All right, guys, listen, I'm Dave Canterbury with Self Reliance Outfitters and the Pathfinder School. I appreciate you joining me for this quick overnighter and just to look at this 23Zero swag. This is the Bandit 900 series. Things slept like a baby. I plan on sleeping in all weekend this next weekend at a Trail Life event that I'm going to north of Columbus. I'll be there all next weekend. And just had a great time with the students out here last night. Class is over now. We need to get back to cleanup and getting ready for the next class. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks.